Hello everybody, it's September 27th, 2025. Hey, how y'all doing? It's kind of warm outside. It's after the first day of, well, it's now fall, so Lewis and I had gone digging on September 21st. These are the cleanups. It came out pretty good, and yeah, let's get into this, alright? You want to say hello to all you people out there? This is a cross-threaded oval, well, yeah, it's got the oval bottom, blown mold. Nothing special. There's no embossing. There were some nice ink wells here that weren't marked, some of them, but it still has the that in there. Yeah, the cork. Carders. We found a lot of these. These are all machine made, unfortunately. This one though wasn't, but no name. So it's early though. It's an early one. Nice. Hello to traveling bottle digger, digging with these. Just gonna see a few call outs here and there. This one is machine made, and no, actually blown a mold. It has these odd looking tops to seal it. Looks like a seal. Adventurous for life. I can say hello to. Artifacts and big racks. If I don't say hello to personally to anyone, don't take that, I don't mention you, just, don't take it personally. Wow, just noticing a big bubble in that. Isn't that beautiful? So hello to all YouTubers out there. And sometimes this goes to Facebook too. This Larkin came out nice. It's kind of needs to be tumbled. Doesn't have the top. We did not find a top. Larkin. Then sometimes some of these say Portland, Maine on them. There's a similar bottle that was from Portland, Maine with these. So that was at the best dump ever spot that we call it that. Some people don't think that's what it should be called because it doesn't have any silverware or pointed bottles. But that isn't always the truth, everybody, right? You can have your own opinion. These were out there. There's a market for any bottles of any age now. There's ACL, bottles that are worth money. I think this is Larkin. Yeah, Larkin, beautiful. I put this lid on here like that, and then there's a half of a egg. I think that's what you put in the nest to make, right, everybody? You make the chicken think it's got an egg. It helps the situation. Is that what it does? This one had a different marking on it. I don't know. See? This is Larkin. 52 Buffalo. A little bit different bottom on that one. Yeah, there was some rust I couldn't get off of there. This one was like the find of the finds. This is the Worcester MA bottle. It says tooth powder. It is, I can't read. Oh yeah, Campbell tooth powder. I can't read his name, first name. William MW. I don't know. I can't see it. What do people say? WM Campbell tooth powder. Worcester, Mass. Oh, that's Worcester, Mass. Okay. Worcester, Mass. I like that one. Maybe a rare one. The ever so popular Deerfoot Farm honey jar. I get a nice bubble in it. When we found that Worcester, Mass bottle, it looked like it had some purple to it. This is honey. They also had creamed milk. They had milk bottles that had cream in them. I have one put away that our friend Jesse Lambert has, that was in New Hampshire, and he gave it to me. It had slight damage on it, but I've never seen one. So that. Moving right along. Now this is odd. Is this a salt and pepper shaker, and why would it have that on it? I couldn't clean on the inside, but it is cut glass. This was a surface fine and pretty old. I think it's pretty. Holbrook. A nice Holbrook sauce. Sampler size. There is a Holbrook, Massachusetts. I do believe this is where they were making this sauce. If you don't for any more information, please let me know. And I have a friend named Albert lives out that way, and I hope I can promise to give him that. And Omega oil, small sampler size. Of course, it's going the wrong way. We find hundreds of these, a lot of these Omega oils. Yeah, Omega oil. Blown in mold, yeah. Blown in mold. Yeah, there's a lot of blown in mold there, everybody. So far so good, right? I mean, he dug for quite a while, and then took me a while to adjust the temperature, because these were like, some of these were like ice cold in the ground, even though it was warm. It was hot summer. It's hot now. We have like over 82 degrees. I'm humid. So let's get back. I mean, thank you for watching. A little miniature sample Foss from Portland, Maine. A lot of those there. We did rather well selling these ones, because the common ones are the next size up, and these are kind of awesome to find. I think they are anyway. So, okay. The Slade's salt shaker or spice. Cross-threaded. It was hard to get the rust stains out because they've been in the ground so long with all the rusted metal, but it does say Slade's salts and stuff on it. See? Yep. And there's a nice medicine. There's some nice medicine from Haverhill. Chase Emerson, Haverhill, Mass. Apothecaries. These are dated on the bottom too. Can you see that? Whittle Tatum. And there's usually patent dates. Hold on. There's usually patent dates on these things. Like 1889 or 1810. Well, it's hard to see it right now, but anyway. And the ever so popular Durkee from New York with the 77 patent on it. That's the smaller sampler. And we'll reach over. Oh, there's another Simus Pharmacy, Haverhill, Mass. Nice. This actually had the medicine in it. You can smell the minty smell to it. I still have the cork that was in this. But we'll go back, see Haverhill, Mass. I tried my best to get that out of there. That's actually the original medicine. It says specialist. Prescription specialist. Simus. Oh, blown in mold. Blown in mold. Yeah. A wood Dunnels, like an ice blue. Look at the color of that. Isn't that beautiful? This is machine made. Wood Dunnels of Haverhill, Mass. There was Andrew wood before that. So it's actually, hold on. Yeah, it's machine made. But this is an early machine made because there's no numbers on the bottom. Thick and heavy with bubbles in the glass. So I'd say what, after 1910, around there. Some bottles were still blown in mold even up to like like the ones that say Manchester, New Hampshire, Harrington on them. Those soda bottles, they all say Harrington. They're all different years. Let's say like a date right about here somewhere. And I found them as early as like 1890s to like 1919, and they were blown in mold. So that's not always true that they can't make them blown in mold, but they did make machines. This one was interesting. This one I'm about to show you. We'll show you medicines. This one was pretty cool. Oh, it does have writing at the bottom. Whittle Tatum Company. We love the top of this. Looks like an early little whiskey bottle, like the old cowboy days. But it'd be New England. If you watch the videos of that day, I think there's 4 of them. September 21st. Okay. They could use a good tumble. Ladies' leg type. Too bad there wasn't any embossing. It isn't blown in mold. Yeah. And the ever so popular Horlicks malted milk. Let's put this over here. Safely put it over there. They're a beautiful ice blue. An earlier one. Sorry about the So the earlier ones are nice to have, and the more bubbles in them, the better. There we go. We have a good collection. These are like thousands of these, but that one actually has a different bottom. See, sometimes there's different glass companies on these of different years. That's actually blown and mold cross thread. That's an older one. This is a really early one. A lot of 1890s in there. We'll sneak that back there. Okay, sneak it very carefully. Past those. Put it like that. And then we'll look at the William H. Connor Apothecaries, Haverhill, Mass. A rarer bottle. No writing on the bottom. Probably around 1880. Blown and mold. Really nice condition. People have asked if we sold our bottles. We could, but we'd have to go to my email, trainantiques@AOL.com. That's Jeffrey Hull Jr. This is interesting. Look at this. It is embossed here with this beautiful, this lettering. We had some of that still, but he found that as a awesome curly top on that. So he found that. It does have a fisheye on it, but damaged. But this he found, and we kept it. Yeah, so go to Trains, Antiques, and Antiques do the @ AOL.com. And if you have any questions to ask Lewis, Howell, and I, feel free to do so. I mean, talk about any donations you'd like to give to our channel, for our channel. It's the address 514 Hadley West Drive, apartment 206, Haverhill, Mass. 01832. Lewis Isaac Hull. If you want to send me donations in the mail, it's up to you. I mean, you can also write us on Train Antiques. That's South Framingham, Mass. It's funny because a lot of other diggers, even Kevin from Traveling Bottle Digger, he finds a lot of these, and we did. Some are Boston, but this one's, I think, better, unique, very unique in its way, and more rarer. He finds Brunswick, I think, stuff, right, Kevin? All right, I'm really doing a good call with him. So. Yeah, getting back to this, we already saw that one. Alright. Yeah, the Dr. Kilmer's smaller sample one, a nice bubble. Blown a mold. Could use a nice cleaning, a tumble. Yeah, that's the neck of this. That's not cracked. That's like when they made the bottle. It's like ground damage. Oh, there is numbers on the bottom. See, probably around 1895, 1906, around there. So, yeah. Portland. Now these are common kind of hins. There's some from Lynn, Mass. Look just like this from Lynn, Mass. And some of these were left behind from other diggers, and this one was perfect condition. I couldn't pass it, so I grabbed it. It was on the surface blown and mold. Worth a couple of bucks. How about we do the Father John's next? Now these are two different colors I noticed. Father John's, honey amber, blown and mold. Hold on. These are worth what, like 10 to 15 maybe, in a bottle show. You can correct me if you'd like to on that. I noticed there was no numbers on the bottom of this one. The other one is like a dark amber, you will see. And there are other Father John's medicine bottles that were another, well, the one that Kevin, Traveling Bottle Digger found some that weren't from Lowell, Mass, which kind of, I didn't know that they existed. I thought, oh, it was just Lowell, Mass. That's not true. So there are other locations that Father John companies did. So, obviously. You watch these other bottle diggers, of course. Cynthia Swearingsgen. I gotta say hi to Cynthia. Cynthia Swearingsgen. Whoa, I didn't know. Sorry, it's okay. Wow, that was bizarre. We're okay. Well, that was a blooper on this. Well, that was very loud. That happened right after her name. No, wow, you're all right, Cynthia. Anyway, please watch her when you have a chance, and thank you for her comments and watching. Everybody, I mean everybody. I keep saying this. That was loud. All right, so yeah, there's different types of these, I guess. that are out there. So there's different sizes because he found the smaller sizes, and there's even the kind that have the applied screw tops that they're out there. Oh, yeah, let's get to this one now. This one I think had some cracking in it. I heard some of these cooling off from. This is a nice horseradish from around the 1890s. Dug in that last spot in the video. Yeah, let's get some numbers here. 3564. Of course, that's not the date. I don't know how I got so close to that bottle. How many people have done that, you guys? You guys actually done this before? All right. Yeah. Let's say hello to Creek Diggers. Hello, Creek Diggers. And I do watch their auction. I don't know how to do auctions yet and time it right, but I could do that. It's kind of a project for me to do something like that, but I could try maybe. Rocks Castro, him too. Yeah. Melon's Baby Food, Boston, Mass. That's a nice early one. Yeah, again, it needs to be kind of cleaned. These are all service fine. Let's go over here. See? And there's cross-threaded ones too. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. J Steel, Lunar 8. These are all ones I've watched and logged on to. And there's his son. I mean, the J Steels is good. I watch him. If I haven't finished the complete name, but they know who it is usually. And then the mason jar. I mean, look at this. There's a lot of these variations out there. With a number 5. Hey, is that the rare one? Oh, that is awesome. Look at the 5. Is this worth a lot more money with the 5 on it? Or is it the 7 we want? Not a 13. But it does have that old style number 5 on it. Not Johnny number 5. He needed more input. Can you give me some input? Need input for this number 5. Yes. Beautiful mason jar. That had its label on it, but I took it off like a ninny. And I did, so, luckily that didn't get damaged. That was awfully loud, too. That scared the heck out of me. But, what do you think? What do you think? Awesome bunch of bottles Lewis dug that day, and, and they're beautiful. I mean, this different color. That's a weird color. That's like a purple. It's got a purple amethyst. I mean, yeah, Simards. We had the bigger sizes though, and that's got a chip on a flake chip on top of it. Unfortunately, it has a flake chip, but we still kept it, and I have the cork to that. There's a whole bunch here, bottles, and I will put them away. Look at that. That's my high school reunion centerpiece. Those are to watch. They're not as exciting to watch as this stuff. And then one person actually commented, "Why did you put this on here? Why would it mean anything to anybody else?" But they have the right to opinion. I just kind of let it go, but it is. It's interesting. Is it interesting? Oh, this is the one that cracked. I heard. Yeah, there's some cracks in it. See, temperature change. It's hard to see it, but it's there. But still, that's a good keeper. I heard click. I can't do that. I can't copy the sound, but I heard it. I heard this cracking noise. Has that ever happened to you guys from the temperature change? Oh yeah, people have. I need to ask that. See, there's some miner's liniment. And Johnson's American Anodyne liniment. We find those there sometimes. Oops. That has the what's that called in there? The omega oil. You know what's weird? Omega oil is still good for you. You can actually, if you have mussels, you eat the shellfish called mussels. They're good for you. That's omega oil, remember, isn't it? Correct, everybody? So, we did pretty good, I think, on our finds. Do you agree? I mean, and remember, if I haven't mentioned you, please don't take that the wrong way. I say hello to everybody and thank you again, for watching. And sorry for putting that one down there. That Worcester Mass one, though, that's really nice. If anybody has any information on that, let me know. So that's what a lot of bottles, at least 25 there. At that place you can always keep digging and digging and digging and digging, and you'll find a lot more there. So thank you so much for watching us. Wow, it's warm. It's warm here. It's sweating. Yeah, so as those call outs, and I wish you all good luck and good health out there, and I love you all, and thank you for watching. And if you want to send out that to the address, you can, or go to the email and write us and ask us, about how to maybe buy and sell these things through the mail and send a money order to my address and then show me what bottles I have. A friend of mine, the other digger there, Danny Delop, has done that for me in the past. That's southeast digger there. I think you're out in Ohio, is it? He's out in Ohio. Yeah, so I've bought from other people. I bought from Danny and other people, so it's good. I bought at flea markets. Oh, tomorrow we're going to the Deerfield, New Hampshire Fair. I'm not sure what I'll record there, but it may be put on here on our YouTube channel. And then October 12th is the big flea market in Deerfield, New Hampshire. So there's a lot of tables. You know it's going to be there for bottles, antiques, and whatever. It's mostly antique deals, okay? All right, I'm sweating like a Yeti here, like Mrs. Doubtfire would say. Thank you for watching. Lewis says hello and thank you for watching. Take care and God bless. All right, thank you for watching. Until the next, we'll see you again. Thank you.